welcome to Visual Recreation, the essential video guide to winning FML each and every week. I am your local movie buff, Drew.
And I'm Joey, the strategy guy, and this week we're talking about 3 new movies, The Best of Enemies, Pet Sematary, and Shazam!
Shazam!
Shazam! But first we're going to take a look at the
Shazam!
best. No, The Best of Enemies.
Oh, okay.
That'll be the first one.
Alright.
This is a movie that's starring Sam Rockwell and Taraji P. Henson. It was directed and written by Robin Bissell.
Yes, and the whole point of this movie is that there are 2 unlikely people on different ends of the race war in Durham, North Carolina, and they become friends with Ann Atwater and C.P. Ellis. Ann Atwater is an activist, and C.P. Ellis was the leader of a Ku Klux Klan division in North Carolina. They come together, and they actually become friends. So it's a feel-good movie,
Yeah.
essentially.
Yeah, through all the tension, yep.
Yes.
But right now there's no Rotten Tomatoes score.
Whoa!
And the long-range forecast, according to Pro Box Office, is at $10 million. Now that's in 1,600 theaters.
Okay, well,
So,
you know what? I can see it, especially with how much competition is in the theaters and the other 2 bigger releases happening this weekend. I could see it around 10 mil, maybe even 12 mil. It depends. But I think it'll definitely get double digits, possibly.
okay.
Maybe.
Yeah, at first look, I thought 10 million's kind of low for 1,600 plus theaters. But, yeah, I can see your points there. Now, the next movie we're taking a look at is...
Shazam!
No.
Oh.
It's coming. We gotta build up.
Oh my gosh.
Build it up. Pet Sematary.
Okay, that one's good
Yes,
too.
yeah. This is a horror remake that's starring Jason Clarke, Amy Seimetz, and John Lithgow.
That's right, and this is based off of a Stephen King novel by the same name, Pet Sematary, and it's also based off of it's a remake of a Stephen King movie called Pet Sematary that came out in 1989. It's all about Dr. Creed, and he takes his daughter who gets hit by a truck. They didn't change that.
Oh.
She gets hit by a truck. He, in grief, takes her to the pet cemetery, buries her. She comes back alive, but not all is what it seems.
Yes, not the way he wanted her to come back to life. Yeah, a lot of evil and horror and...
Sometime dead is better.
Right.
Now, this is coming out in 3,400 theaters projected, and its long-range forecast is 28 million. Now, we are getting a resurgence of Stephen King movies because of how well it did, but we didn't expect this one to be getting it numbers, even though it has an 89% on Rotten Tomatoes. What do you think about the 28 and 3,400? What do you think? Do you think that's possible, probable, not likely?
28 million. I mean, maybe a little bit less. I'm not sure what the following is behind the original movie.
I mean, it was kind of iconic, but I mean,
it
top 5.
I mean, to me, it's another one of those movies where you have a little kid that's out to kill the parents. So,
which we kind of got this already with Prodigy.
With Prodigy, yeah. So it's just a similar style of movie.
But this one did it first. This one did it first with the book-wise.
That's true, but Prodigy came out before this one.
I think it's going to do well. I think 28 million isn't out of the realm of possibilities, especially since we're seeing it this weekend.
This is true. We are
putting our money into the Pet Sematary and hoping it'll grow profits.
Yes, or resurrect my Cineplex.
Or it will come back to kill us.
That's true. It could resurrect my season or destroy it.
Yes.
We'll find out. Now, the last movie that's on our plates this week is... It is. It's time.
It's Shazam!
Shazam! That's right. DC is back at it again.
With Shazam!
Shazam! Yeah. Now, we all have a superhero inside of us, right? I mean, come on. Don't you want to be a superhero? But it takes a little magic sometimes.
Seems like a lot of responsibility.
To bring that out. But you need the little magic. According to the synopsis, you need a little magic to bring out your superhero.
Like a magic word?
Yeah, like a magic word.
Like Shazam!
Shazam! Yes, that would be a magic word. Now, this streetwise 14-year-old foster kid learns that by shouting the word Shazam, that he turns into an adult.
Ooh, okay. That seems a little weird.
Not just any adult. He turns into the superhero Shazam!
Shazam!
All right,
you gotta let me know.
You're with me on that.
You gotta let me know.
Now,
it's coming up.
This is a kid in an adult's body, and he has superhero powers.
Maybe it's an adult in the kid's body.
What type of superhero powers will he have? And what will he do with them?
Buy beer at a 7-Eleven.
Yeah, he does what any teenager would do if they had superpowers. He has fun with them.
By buying beer at 7-Eleven.
I mean, if that's the only takeaway.
This movie stars Zachary Levi, Asher Angel,
Yes.
Adam Brody, and multiple other people. Now, this
right.
one has a 93% on Rotten
It's a good
Tomatoes. It's
score.
getting a ton of good reviews. Its long-range forecast is $50 million in 4,100 plus theaters. What do you think? This is a DC movie.
Yes.
It's kind of a little bit of a lesser-known character. I remember when looking up Captain Marvel stuff, Shazam came up a lot because apparently Captain Marvel was a DC character, and then they bought Marvel bought Captain Marvel, and then they had this character, and they're like, we don't have a name.
Right.
Let's give it Shazam.
Shazam.
Because that's what the character's catchphrase was, so they just called the character by its catchphrase.
Well, there you go. And now it's got 93% on Rotten Tomatoes. So, can it make the 50 million?
Yes.
Possibly.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. The trailers to me give off a cheesy vibe, but
I'll agree with that.
But the 93%, the reviews on it are really good. So, I mean, people seem like they like it and enjoy it.
And it's not just the major critics that are saying it's really good. There's been some early screenings, and a lot of people that are just people on Twitter that do like little reviews on YouTube are saying that it's really fun and it's really good. So I think that word of mouth is going to travel farther than say the trailers, because when looking at the trailers I'm just like, oh, it seems all right. I don't really see a bad guy. I don't see anything that's going on. It's kind of like whatever. But it must be misleading because everybody's saying how good it is.
Well, and knowing the track record for DC films, or even the way DC films are,
That's true.
this could be a good break to that.
Yes, well,
It's a comedy.
well,
It's going to be funny.
Aquaman was decent, so maybe it's coming off the airs of Aquaman.
Yeah,
Maybe it's an uptick, an
possible.
upswing of the tail.
I mean, it certainly has the theater counts to do it,
That is true.
but will it happen?
I think there's a realm of possibilities that it could definitely get maybe 50, maybe mid 50s.
Okay, mid-50s. I
Yeah.
like that. And now, on to our random shout-outs. What do you got for us?
I want to shout out Stephen King because of how great it did in 2017. We are getting a resurgence and a renaissance of Stephen King remakes and
we are.
reboots. And, I mean, we're getting Pet Sematary now. We're getting a whole bunch of slated that's on IMDb. And we're getting It Chapter 2 later this year,
okay.
which I'm excited about. So I'm
nice.
going to say congratulations, Stephen King. The world knows no bound
job. Good
to
job.
your excellence of horror.
Tons of horror movies on the way. Now, my shout-out is to Angry Geek over there on Fantasy Movie League. He actually got to see Shazam early, and he liked it. So, shout out to you. But where was my invite, man? Come on.
He sent it to your fish.
My fish.
Yeah.
Well, he should have just sent it to me, because sometimes there's, I don't know, it's complications with the fish right now. We're not going to get into that.
All right, there we go. Well, thank you for watching. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button down there. If you want to see more videos of us, click right over here. And thank you for watching. And remember, sometimes you got to risk it to get that biscuit. Shazam!